Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians try to escape the horrors of the mists. The troupe were once again met by a shadowy figure who declared that the Dark One, furious about the defeat of the Skinless, had removed the Spiderfolk and brought forth a more dangerous horror, the Lizardfolk. They returned to Happy Town to find the Skinless reintegrating with the citizens and met Paul Rudd, the new mayor. Tyler faced the permanence of his new appearance. He and Shadow Rogue were convinced that Adam would reform his brain-eating ways, but a skeptical Dell confronted Adam, who began to regret bonding with Shadow Master. Will the symbiote let him go? I doubt it.
Hey, friends. What a fun start. The mists give and the mists take away, and today they took away our power for a brief half second, which was okay for Laura and I and terrifying for Dell, who is in a basement with no windows. So the world went dark. She said it was just short of Scream for the full horror movie experience.
Yep.
But you can see we don't have Guy Bradford with us. Instead, we have the amazing Kat Letwin. I don't know how many intros have been done. We're so excited to have Kat here. And Kat's going to be joining us as herself. You'll see how it all turns out in classic Ravenloft style. But we aren't going to be building a character on air, but we are going to be building the character according to our Ravenloft rules. So for those of you who have joined chat, you're going to be here to see us build this, and maybe we'll put it out as a piece of bonus material or something for people who are curious. Alrighty, so everyone has character sheets, and now for the sake of chat and just everybody here, because, I mean, Kat, you're going to magically not know what happened, but everybody else needs to. So we have a collection of comedians, the heroes of Wet Change, who were performing at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival when a mist rolled in and sucked them into Ravenloft. They were outside of town. They didn't know what to do. Everyone was terrified because they were in Chippendales outfits, wearing vests with no pants and matching fedoras. At which point, Tyler picked up a laurel crown in the classic romantic style, put it on, and heard a voice telling them they had to get into town or they were all going to die. They went into town, ended up hiding out with an Aarakocra ranger named Smokewing, and then battled a number of squires where they were hideously injured, attacked things with baskets, vaguely escaped with their lives, and went to the center of town after the Black Knight, one of three evils, threatened to destroy them the following evening. They hid out with Mayor Werner Herzog, who had been sucked into Ravenloft accidentally in an earlier spell trying to summon heroes, and they discovered that Ezra, the god of the mists, had summoned them to be her champions, thinking she was getting incredible warriors, but instead accidentally getting a band of comedians from the Edinburgh Fringe Festival who were doing well and drowning on stage at exactly the same time. Our heroes have three different groups around town they need to defeat to capture certain goals to gain the powers they would need to be able to face down the Dark One in the big spooky gothic castle. First, they went after the Black Knight, ended up fighting him inside his fallen temple, defeated him in a psychic battle of wills as well as a brutal battle in person. Unfortunately, Guy Bradford, noted comedian who we all love, died and was brought back with magic but with no memories. So he's been struggling with the fact that he is a person, but he knows no pop culture. He doesn't know anything. He was named Shadow Rogue by the group and has declared himself a cleric, determined to, through religion, heal his friends and protect them. He also was lied to by Adam, who convinced Shadow Rogue that if he was winked at twice, he would do whatever Adam said, because in his previous life, Adam was a drug dealer and Guy was a worse drug dealer, and Adam saved him from jail. And so that was why they had this pact. Adam, meanwhile, was absorbed by a symbiote that joined with his body and his mind, giving him superpowers. Adam immediately declared himself the Black Knight, successfully took over the Black Knight's army of evil squires, because spooky successes make strange things happen, and sent them off to attack the Spiderfolk. Then our heroes went back to town and desperately recovered because they were almost dead before setting out to go after, their plan was to go after the Spiderfolk, but they were kidnapped in the night by the minions of the Dark One and brought to the lair of the Skinless, where they battled their way through, tried to escape. Mayor Werner Herzog got captured again. They fought their way back to save him, at which point Adam used Werner Herzog as a human shield, and Werner Herzog was bitten into three pieces and died. And Adam also...
Did he love it? Did he enjoy the sense of being wrecked asunder?
We think he did. Yes and
hero.
No.
True hero.
Tyler had scared Werner Herzog so badly the night before at a bar that Werner gave up on atheism and found religion alongside Shadow Rogue in Ezra.
This one scared Werner Herzog that much.
Yeah, it was
bad.
wild.
I didn't know I had that in me.
Adam also fastball specialed, throwing his own squire at the villain, but missing, and his squire ended up in the boiling blood cauldron. The squire was trying to get away, and Adam ordered the squire to attack the villain, so the squire boiled to death in the cauldron, and the villain was boiled to death in the cauldron. At which point, Tyler finally took his laurel crown and put it in the cauldron, putting it on and turning into a green-skinned, long-haired creature with horns that looks very much like Tyler, but with fangs. He can also do some tricks with his pinky and has new abilities that he hates. Adam has been running around eating brains because his symbiote wants him to, though the symbiote did tell him he could also just waste people's time, and that would be food. But nope, Adam's been really into brains, determined that it would allow him to both float and get flying swords like the previous Black Knight, even though his symbiote laid out very specifically a number of times that he had to, in fact, become a paladin to a god, dedicate years to that, be betrayed by the god, then raise an army and torture wizards. Somehow for 10 episodes, Adam just heard, so I eat more brains.
Disagree.
Jess was on his way to the bar to try to eat more brains. He's being confronted by Del. He discovered one more squire that revealed that all the other squires died battling spiders, and the Dark One changed that realm into a new threat of the Lizardfolk, simultaneously because heroes have been messing around and he didn't want you to fight weakened spiders, and because I found out off air that Del is really creeped out by spiders, so we're not doing any spider shit.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Ryan.
Lizards.
That's how you do it, baby. That's how you run a game.
Tyler is currently asleep. Guy is praying over the grave of 1/3 of Werner Herzog's body, which is buried right outside the front door of the mayor's tower, which is currently Mayor Paul Rudd, who was also accidentally sucked into Ravenloft by a botched follow-up spell that was pretty close to the description of Ant-Man. And Del, you are confronting Adam in the bar, who has now realized if he can't have floating and flying swords, he doesn't want to have a symbiote. So his last statement was that you should see other people, you and the symbiote. And that is us caught up to this moment. Does anyone have questions who isn't Kat?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Would you mind just starting from the top? Just a quick recap, real quick.
You're green now. How bad?
Thank you.
Don't like it. You're explicit about not liking it. I remember that.
That's true. Wow, that's a great recap.
All righty. I'm going to take a drink for a second, and then we will dive into this adventure.
That's a good thing for all of us.
Before I close chat for concentration mode, I do want to point out one of the comments in chat is that, Ryan, you were using your Garbage Town speed summarization skills.
Accurate. I started that in 2017. Also, Shilzari, gift and followers, Mama Strange, Trauma. There's so many people gifting subs. There's so many other things. We got new followers. Very exciting. Also, we do have things carrying over from the birthday stream that are going to be dropping this time. I know I have a spooky success that is carried over from a previous session.
Like that.
And we hit our follower goal. So there's going to be a gift from the watchers for the follower goal. Thank you, everybody.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh my
60
God.
followers, which is lovely.
Holy crap.
Amazing.
Wow, so much.
Yeah. Oh, and to have any other messages come through?
I'm grateful and scared.
I think
And
we also...
May I just...
Oh, go for it.
I just wanted to do a Simpsons quote and just say, "What a time to be alive." That's all.
Shilzari making a note. Guy has a memory. I will carry that over to when I have a guy. And we have an auto ad coming in. So, hey, friends, sorry this is late. Amazon requires ads, so we're going to do a 90-second ad right now. And when we come back, then we'll start the adventure. Enjoy this ad. We're going to let that audio explain. Wrap it so beautiful. Adam, you are being confronted by Del inside the bar alongside the Omega Sergeant, your new squire. You have just decided that you regret the symbiote and you have said that you should see other people.
And I stand by that.
Just says, what the fuck are you talking about?
Shadow Master, look, you dropped a real truth bomb on me with this whole I got to become a paladin in order to get flying swords and hovering a bit. If you had just explained that from the get-go and not have me run around and eat brains in the hopes that, like, if I eat 10 brains, I can start hovering, then, maybe we wouldn't be in this situation right now. But
Adam, you had so much fun eating brains. You were so cool. Remember when you ate Peter Nutter?
Because I thought I would float afterwards. I thought I would eat a brain and then flying swords would come at me. I thought that was a thing because that's what you promised, Shadow Master.
No, I never promised
your
that.
promise.
Your problem is you're kind of not a great listener.
Look, I don't know what you're saying right now.
Okay, let's do a roll off here.
Oh my God.
Adam, it's so good, dude.
It will be
So good.
Oh, okay. Let's just do a straight up roll off to see who gets the higher D20 because that's who gets to use their charisma stat.
Oh, okay.
It's just a straight D20 roll. We'll see who rolls higher.
I rolled a 18.
Okay, I rolled a 2. So you are trying to convince Shadow Master that Shadow Master remembers this wrong. I would accept persuasion if you're trying to convince him. Deception if you know you're lying, because I don't think you do.
No, I'm not lying.
Okay, great. It's persuasion. It's persuasion, and I will roll.
Is there a truth roll? Because that's what I should be rolling. Okay. Persuasion?
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, +3. All right. Well, that is is the term a dirty 20?
Yeah, if
it adds up to 20?
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
20, yeah.
Shadow Master rolled a nat 1.
That'll do.
Okay, fine. Maybe I told you about the brain. I don't remember it, but I must have. I don't have to. Here's the thing. Symbiotes kind of get like their host, so you're kind of forgetful. I'm kind of forgetful. What if we just say my bad, and then we keep to spend, eternity together?
No dice, Shadow Master. You've made me into a bad person, and I don't like it anymore. So it's been real. It's been good. But it hasn't been real good. Hit the bricks, sister. And I try to get him out of me.
Can you roll me a deck save?
Uh-oh.
Dex save.
Do I have an advantage in dexterity stuff?
Nope.
No? Oh, all right.
Me and the squire just watching this play out over here. Just one side of the conversation.
Total of 3. Adam explodes.
Perfect. Your fist just flies towards your face and you punch yourself in the jaw, taking 1 damage.
Oh, no. Wait.
You can't leave us. We're together forever.
Dell, help me. I'm hitting myself.
Stop hitting yourself, Adam.
Omega Sergeant.
Stop hitting yourself, Adam.
I want Dell and the Omega Sergeant to restrain me so I don't hit myself.
Are you going to tell him that?
Yes, I say, Omega Sergeant, restrain me. And Dell. No, Dell restrain me.
Wait,
Sergeant, restrain me.
We're restraining you?
Yes, Shadow Master's revolting. He's trying to punch me in the face.
Oh, boy. All right, I guess I'll hold one arm. Not very excited about it.
The squire jumps and holds your feet.
Okay, Dell, hold both my arms behind my back.
I will
Tie me
try.
up.
Take it back or I'm going to start singing songs and you'll never sleep again.
No. And joke's on you, Shadow Master. I get songs in my head all the time. In fact, maybe I'll start singing songs in my head and you'll get so annoyed that you'll want to leave.
Yeah, we'll see who can last longer without sleep. The mortal who needs my help or me.
Well, maybe we should just each sing a song right now for as long as we can.
All right, let's roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, man. All right. I got good constitutions, +2. That is a 14 total.
You can do this for a really long time. So while this is happening, I'm imagining Dell, he's just standing there singing a song out loud. What are you singing, Adam?
Oh, God. How about, this is the song that doesn't end?
Yep.
No.
Oh, God,
No, Adam.
Yeah. This is the song. Okay.
No, you don't need to.
Don't even start.
Okay, so
done. Thank you.
Adam, are singing that. And what is the song you would least want Shadow Master to sing?
There's like any new artist I hate. So
Like Dua Lipa?
Old man.
let's say that. I somebody who what's it called? The type of singing. It's
The kind that like Oh, we're gonna go that place.
Like yes,
I'm
like that one. It
gonna
sounds
know you
yeah,
are.
yeah. Like you're like the Nutty Professor, like Flavin, like and you're singing like that.
How did
Like-
you think of the Nutty Professor from that?
Any kind of like, you know, it's like cursive singing. That's what it's called.
Great. So
Like,
there's
yeah.
that's happening, and the Shadow Master, because Shadow Master could read your surface thoughts, chooses the song you hate the most in the style you hate the most. And you are both just standing there singing. Adam is not struggling, Del. He's just singing a song, and he rolled well enough on his Constitution save that he's going to be doing this for a good while. What do you do?
I think I'd just stand there for a bit, holding his arms. He's not fighting it back against me.
Great.
The singing continues.
7 minutes pass. He's still standing there singing, and nothing is happening. The squire is just determined to hold his feet down.
Do you need me to still do this, Adam? Trying to like make eye contact while he's singing.
And they'll okay. Yes. We need to get home. Maybe like Tyler's new god powers can help me or something.
What?
I want you to stop singing. Coward.
They'll continue singing this forever just because
They're back to singing. Del, he can't leave his battle of wills, so it's up to you to take this where it's going to go. Where's this going?
All right. I guess I'm just gonna take Adam's hands like when he was RoboCop and walk him back to home base while everyone is sleeping. So we just. Oh well, if everyone gets woken up from Adam, too bad. We're gonna walk back home. Sorry,
Right.
Tyler, and the whole town.
God damn.
You drag Adam through the streets back to the mayor's tower where he is escorted. Do you bring him upstairs to where the bunks are, or do you just
No.
leave him on the ground floor?
I-
Paul Rudd's out doing mayor things.
Actually, I'll just put him right next to Guy because Guy is outside praying.
Great. So Guy
Stick
is
him
in a
right there.
trance over Herzog's body, and you just drop Adam off there.
Yes.
So that
And
happens.
I go up to go to sleep.
And you go up.
Let's go to bed.
I'm so sorry. May I just ask, like, I don't want to do too meta, but you're praying outside of like Werner Herzog's body and Paul Rudd is mayor of this town? I'm
That's
sorry.
correct.
Oh yeah, Kat, don't worry. This will get explained to you in world once you arrive. Everybody, Kat's here, but
I sincerely don't
Explained
think
as
it
best
will,
we
but
can.
Yep.
I'm just gonna leave. Okay, all right, goodbye.
You got it though.
All right, Del, you go upstairs and sleep. Adam, you manage to stay awake. You are only getting a short rest, so you can use hit dice if you need to heal yourself, but you can't actually get a full healing because you passed enough of a con save to stay awake. And Shadow Master doesn't need to sleep. So this is just you versus your own body. Del, do you have any thoughts? Do you have any thoughts before you go to sleep? Sorry, how much did you heal?
Well, I think I thought I was going to heal all the way, so I just erased what I was at and I gave myself 11. But
Well,
I
then
think
let me tell you, Adam, you were at 2, so roll a d10 and you're going to add it to 2.
Oh, okay. D10.
You
is
could
why I
potentially
keep
go to full health.
Ooh, 5.
All right, so you were at 7
Not bad.
That's not bad.
overnight. Tyler, you're back to full health. Del, is there anything you do before you go to sleep?
No, just like hoping Tyler is asleep already, and like looking over there. But I don't know if I'd be able to tell or not.
Great. Tyler is asleep. He went in. He's out. You didn't bring Adam inside. That's just a nice thing. So you all sleep through
the street.
Yep.
8 hours of the day while Guy is in a trance with Adam singing along beside him until Adam passes out in front of the tower from singing so hard he needs sleep. When you wake up inside, Tyler and Del, you both wake up, and Tyler, when you look down, you see a big present in a box. And Del, can you roll me? Oh, I would accept a wisdom check, or I would accept a history. Like a wisdom save or a history.
Oh, I'll do a history.
Great. Roll me one of those.
It's a 16.
16. That's a good enough number. Del, you realize as you look at this crudely wrapped gift covered in mist that today is Tyler's birthday.
Oh my God, Tyler, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Tyler. Good morning and happy birthday.
sheets overhead, just like maybe if I just sleep
Tyler,
forever,
can you roll me a deck
I
save?
won't have to be a monster. Dex save is a 13.
13. You managed to cover one of your horns with your sheet, but it doesn't actually cover your whole head because it catches on the horns.
And that pisses me right off. And it's just fighting with the sheet now to just yank it off of my big, stupid horned head. And now I'm sitting up and angry. Like, what is this?
You have a birthday gift. I will say, from your birthday rage, you get a point of inspiration because it's actually it's Tyler's birthday, so this is fine. This is how this spiritually happens.
Birthday rage,
and you've got your gift in front of you.
I'll say, basically waking up or being more alerted to Dell saying, "It's your birthday, happy birthday." I'll say, "Did you do this?"
Oh, no.
Just gesturing to this gift.
I don't know who did this, but it just reminded me that it's your birthday. I'm like, yeah. I thought we'd be done with the festival and things would be kind of more normal by now. And maybe we could do something nice for your birthday, but I get happy birthday.
Yeah,
a
that's
box
not
in a tower.
Happening. Should I open it? This place is all topsy-turvy. Like yesterday I put on a hat and I look like this now.
Yeah, but I mean,
all right. No, honestly, better I open it than like you. You're still you. Let's try and keep that way as long as possible. I open the lid on this gift.
Tyler, you look into the box and you see a robe, just a full traveling cloak, but on it are patches that look like useful items. You can see a patch that looks like a coiled rope. You can see a patch that looks like a ladder. You see a patch that looks like a knife, a bag of coins. It's just covered in these patches. The core cloak itself is a regular kind of earthy brown, but these colorful patches are all over it.
Now, you say robe, and I think of like a house coat or like a flowing garment.
Like a cloak. So kind of like the ones the hobbits wear. It's got a hood. It can go over what you're wearing. It can close in the front if you want it to, or it can hang back like a cape.
Okay. I'll take a breath and say, all right, I'm going to put it on. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck, birthday boy.
Lift the garment up out of the box and kind of swing it over my shoulders and fasten it at my neck. Does anything happen to me?
You are wearing a cloak.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, Ryan, I have received gifts. Gifts?
Yes.
Plural? Gifts singular. I guess single. I've received a gift from the Mists before. Do I have any kind of inclination that that's what this is?
You have an inclination that there's something about the patches.
Okay. And I'd like to just examine them then. I see that they're shaped like things.
Yep.
I've attuned to things before. Am I getting an attunement understanding from this?
Nope,
or is this more of
doesn't feel like it's an attunement. It just feels like it's an item.
Okay. I'll say, Ezra, did you do this?
No, this isn't from me. This is from the Watchers. Happy birthday, Tyler.
Thank you.
Try to grab one of the patches.
Try to grab one of the patches. Okay. I'll grab, what did you say? You said rope, I think?
Yeah.
I'll grab the rope-shaped patch.
And when you grab it, you feel 50 feet of rope coiled up in your hand. When you take it away from the robe, it becomes 50 feet of rope. And when you put it back, it goes back to a patch.
The patches can be placed back on the robe.
Yes.
Or cloak.
Cool.
This is very interesting. Okay.
Whoa.
So how it's going to work narratively, this is a version of a robe of useful things. So you will have a collection of any of the items you would normally have as an adventurer, along with, I will say, 3 specialty items of your choosing that at my discretion, I can say that's too crazy, but you will have those on you and be able to put those back on the robe moving forwards.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Do you want me to come up with those things sort of
when you need them? Feel free to save
yeah.
those. Just make a note you've got kind of the 3 specialty patches. Otherwise, it'll be anything that a generic adventurer would have.
Okay.
You've got access to. You want a torch, you want a lamp, you want a dagger, you want any of that kind of stuff. Just consider that to be part of your general patches.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ezra. And thank you, Watchers in the Mist. Thank you all very much.
So the two of you are ready to chat further when you see a yellow glow filtering through the window outside that's clearly magical. And you know Guy is kneeling outside in a trance.
Yeah.
And Adam was out there singing when you left, though there's no sound now. What do you do?
Oh no, is Adam getting into more trouble?
Let's go find out together, I guess.
I'm a rascal.
All right, I guess we'll go look.
So you're going to look at the window because you're on the second story, or are you going out the front door?
I would start at the window.
Yeah.
Weird light coming from the window. I would go see from there before going outside.
When you look down, you see a golden glowing figure where Guy was originally kneeling. Next to it, Adam is asleep. And next to him, another squire that you have not seen before, Tyler, but you have Dell, is asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, so last night, Adam tried to sneak out and eat more brains, and I followed and yelled at him, and then he sang a song and fell asleep. So.
Oh, so he didn't eat brains?
No, but he wants
Good
to.
job.
I don't.
So who's
I don't know
that?
what I don't know.
point
That
to
I
this
don't know.
Golden aura'd
No.
person. That person wasn't there last night.
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, then who's that? Is that the squire?
No, it's another one.
Oh. Okay. All right, well, let's go see what's going on. I mean, Adam's down. I don't know if he's hurt or what, so be careful, but let's go check it out.
All right.
So you both climb down and step outside. Adam, you see this golden glowing light just hitting you, reflecting off the interior of your helmet. It's just waking up almost hungover. And you all look over, and instead of seeing Guy kneeling, or Shadow Rogue kneeling over Mayor Werner Herzog's grave, you are seeing a golden figure cast in magical light with a ruffled collar and a velvet jacket and bad teeth and thick square glasses. It's very clearly to all of you Austin Powers.
What?
And Austin Powers explodes outwards with energy, and you see an outfit that is Shadow Rogue's. The 1990s Hercules outfit turned black in a brooding, deathly style. But instead of Shadow Rogue kneeling in that place, you see Kat Letwin, a comedian that you all know in a way I will let Kat decide. As Kat appears, Kat, you have just been summoned from Earth unknowingly and appeared kneeling in a fantasy town.
1, 2, 3, let's go. What the fuck is happening?
So, Kat, you look around and you see three figures that you recognize. They are, well, one of them's the same, and two others are very different. Adam McNamara is wearing armor that looks like a medieval version of RoboCop with the helmet of an evil knight and glowing red eyes. Tyler has turned She-Hulk green. He has long flowing black hair, horns that extend around his head and outwards into points about
This
a
is
foot
always
long.
who you should be.
And Dell looks exactly the same as normal, only in medieval armor. Over
You
regular.
were always perfect the way you were.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have water or
What the fuck?
something?
I'm sorry. Why does the air feel harder here? Why does everything feel harder here? What the fuck is happening? I was just doing a show. Why am I here? I was supposed to go to sleep. I don't know what the fuck is happening. What the fuck is
Kat,
happening?
I'm so sorry. I can maybe try to get some answers for you. Give me 1 second.
So, Tyler, you must be very happy.
Ezra, did you do this?
Well, you were worried about your friend Guy not having all his memories, so I borrowed him so I could try to replace some of his mememories. But I didn't want to leave you one party member short. I know you need to face those Lizardfolk, so I summoned your closest friend.
Two questions. Two cool hot quick questions. Tyler, you know this guy, and also this guy knows fucking Guy.
Yeah, Kat had been scrabbling and grabbed your hand so she could hear Ezra.
I've got my hands on your shoulders, Kat, to like reassure you and kind of help you as you're clearly like just very physically still acclimatizing to all of this. But you notice that you only hear this other like smooth guy voice when you and I are in physical contact. Every time you break away or anything like that, he's gone, and every time my hands are placed on your shoulder, or you're like, leaning on me to steady, he's back in your ears, kind of thing.
Like, what are you, my ex-boyfriend? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, no, but I knew. See, you love Tyler. Tyler loves you. You're friends. It's all good. And he needed a friend with some nautical skills. So I assisted.
Oh my God, Kat, I'm so sorry. This is my fault. Guy was here with us and he died, and we brought him back with magic, I guess.
Guy died?
Yes, I am.
Tyler. Guy Bradford died?
Guy Bradford died for like a second, and we brought him back. Ezra helped to bring him back.
Coming back? I'm here right now, and you are two of the most important members of my comedy history. You're telling me one of them died?
Yeah, he came back, but he's not the same. He's kind of forgotten who he is. And Ezra,
he got him to stand up.
Yeah. Yep. No, Kat, no, he didn't. I mean, maybe he did.
So
Ezra,
he's okay.
He's with Ezra now, the voice that you hear, I hope.
Yes, he's perfectly fine. I'm helping him recover his memories. You just need to help your friend Tyler battle his way through an army of lizardfolk in the jungle and claim the reality blade from the ziggurat. And then when it's all over, I'll send you back home and I'll replace Guy here with his friends.
I'm so
it's
sorry,
just called
Kat.
therapy. That's no problem.
Perfect.
Hey, Tyler, whatever you need, I got you. It's okay.
Thank you, but this is a lot. I'm so sorry. And Adam,
You know what?
is Adam
Everything
passed
is a
out?
lot until it's not enough.
I'm still lying on the ground. I'm just kind of like mumbling just different songs.
And I'm like, Adam, shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's Kat. Hi, Kat.
And I'm like, shh, and I just put my hand over his mouth, but I can feel what he says because I understand how to know how like the hot breath of his mouth comes to my hand.
You've had so much experience covering
Putting
his
your
mouth
hand on
that
his
it's a new language. Yeah, I'll allow that.
It's basically the braille of hot breath.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I'm just like, no, shut the fuck up. No, but
I would come running back out, having gone into the tower, and then came back out with an apple and water. I'm like, I don't know. Do you want this? I don't know what to do to help.
and I immediately put my hand back to you, but I put my hand on your apple, and then I would assume stop as soon as the apple eats or meets my hand, and it's just like, and I'm like, oh my God, Dalla, is that you? Are you kidding me?
Hi, Kat. Hi.
I am so sorry that I have not brought you more stuff about my children's story to you.
No,
far.
It's so fine.
Because you're so good. You're so good. Here's a dumb thing. You're so good.
No, Kat. No, you're so good. I mean,
no, you're so good is the thing. The thing is that you're so good.
You are both right about each other.
I need help.
Yeah, buddy, I got you.
Shut the fuck up, Adam.
I will take an ad break right there. That's perfect.
Just let me move it a little bit further back.
The other thing that appears in this scene that has not been addressed is, Kat, you also had a bag in your hand when you teleported over. In your pockets are just the items that were in Shadow Rogue's pockets, but this bag came with you. So you were here, you have a hand pinning Adam's mouth shut, telling him to shut the fuck up, and Tyler has had a grip on your shoulder. And
you think I don't know how to work with two bags at once?
And you rise with two majestic bags.
In my Garfield Evangelion shirt, yes.
Perfect. And what is in your bags? Because canonically, you have what you brought home from work.
Yep. Okay, here's what I brought home from work. What bag do you want first?
Dealer's choice. These are your bags. I'm celebrating that they exist.
Okay, in my purse, I have wallet, several masks. More masks. Oh, something else. Oh, that was a lip gloss that just fell out. I've got gum. I have a program from a high school production of a fringe show.
Right on.
I've got a pen. I've got my passport. Hand sanitizer. Good. Yes. Very nice. I've got a pen. I've got a lipstick. I have several different cases of matches. It's really just more matches and lipsticks in here.
Okay.
Now in here. Okay.
Are you doing this in front of us right now?
Yeah. Yes. I was gonna say, canonically,
Yeah.
Kat said she was here to help. She's just walking you through what she brought.
Yeah, Adam, I'm going to help you to your feet. And Kat is just laying this stuff out for us.
So in here, I've got a cutlass.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's really cool.
That'll be useful.
We've all got swords now too, but it's really cool that you came here with that.
Yeah, of course.
5 guns.
This is a fight skirt specifically. So this is a skirt that comes around behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I undo it. And then, I've got my lamp on my bed. And then, can I show it to you? In this small space?
Oh, we had a skinless demon doing that to us just last night.
For those in the audio
what a time
medium,
to be
it was
alive.
a full bullfighter spin of a red cape in a majestic fashion that also knocked the microphone over. It's majestic.
Yep. Sorry, I'm gonna put this back right there. I am so sorry. So I have that in there. I have this big belt, and if you need someone to be beaten with the metal part of it, I got it in there.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I have not one, but where is it? 2 umbrellas. I have a brush if you need it. No,
I do now.
this is called a So this is something new that I was learning today, and I've been trying to. Nope, can't do it. Yep. I've been trying to
I can go pick that up for you. It's fine.
No, I've got it. But I literally spend quite a bit of time outside of the pirate ship trying to learn how to spin it around my thumb. I cannot do it. Not yet. It'll take a few days. But it's also a great way to parry something, and it's also a club. So.
That will come in handy because it sounds like Ezra wants you to come with us to fight some lizard people.
Right. And then I have these gardening gloves. And these, I've been using them to hold on to the sword as I'm using it.
Oh yeah, because you don't want your hand. I was finding I'm using a sword now too, and it gets chafy if you're swinging that thing.
It gets chafy, yes.
Yeah.
It gets rather, rather quite chafy. And I have the Toronto First Aid Marine Basic First Aid Supplementary Guide.
That, let me tell you, we've had a lot of close calls here. That is going to be super handy. Please do not lose that.
Okay.
You're first aid certified then?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, yes.
Oh my god.
Man, oh,
Kat,
thank
you're
God.
amazing.
Yeah, Ezra, as horrified as I am to see that you brought another one of my friends here, this is like a clutch friend to bring in.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
So I've got you if you need CPR. I got you if you're in the water,
Okay.
And I know how to do splints. I know how to if you've sprained something, how to wrap something around your. It's pretty cool. Anyway,
Really cool, Kat. Wow.
So Kat has shown off her entire bag of tricks, and you're all there when Paul Rudd approaches out of the street along with a 17-year-old girl that Adam and Del you recognize as Hazel Nutter. And Paul says, "Hey, you got a new friend. Okay, I'm hoping one of you is a boat person, right? You guys know how to use boats?"
No, I don't.
Oh no.
No.
What kind of boat are we looking at?
I like somewhere between a sloop and something slightly bigger than a sloop. It's got a dwarven engine, but we're going to need somebody good because here's the thing. You guys have to go after the Lizardfolk. Very exciting. They're inside a jungle. Also exciting, but there's sort of a giant lake filled with trees that we are going to need you to A, take a boat through, and B, it's going to have to like weave around all the different stuff. Really exciting opportunity.
All right, not a problem, because if we have to go around the trees, okay, that's fine. It's the stuff around the trees that we have to be worried about, because this is how an engine gathers things into it, and then we have to empty it. Now, what kind of boat do you have for us?
Okay, well, come with me. And then Hazel's here. She says the chosen one is her dad now.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah, no.
A child yesterday? Well, I'm sorry.
To paint a clear picture, it's about 5 p.m. The sun is starting to go down.
It's yesterday. For
Which
me.
is actually the worst
full 8
time
hours.
to sail a ship, because we are at twilight.
Oh. That's
So,
bad.
but that's okay, because if you got the right kind of, where are you, sunglasses? And I have specifically these sunglasses, which
hell
allow
yeah.
me to see exactly at nighttime what's going on. Well, not nighttime, but twilight time. So we're going here at twilight. What kind of boat are we working with? Do we have sails? Do we have outboard motors? Do we have inboard motors? What are we working with?
All right, well, come with me. I'll take you to the boat. Hazel, stay with your dad. Squire, keep up with the group. Let's all go. Nice to meet you, new friend. I'm Paul Rudd. I'm the mayor. I've been here for a day.
Hi, Paul Rudd. I'm Kat Letwin. I've been mayor of my own life my entire time.
Oh, cool. So you guys stroll through the town. Kat, you see of the people you would expect, they're all fantasy-esque figures, many of them human, several of them not human, and about a quarter of the town has no skin whatsoever, just exposed muscle, veins, kind of a very Hellraiser-y thing. They seem really chipper and excited, but also you see them itching themselves pretty constantly.
Okay. That's cool. That's neat. That's is that normal?
Everyone
I
here
ask.
seems like super unfazed by all the awful shit that happens. There's like nightly raids where the town is attacked and everyone's just kind of, they go to like fully defend the town, but they're also just kind of like fine with it afterwards. I don't get it. This is called Happy Town, by the way. You're in Happy Town, and I think there's
So
more
we're
to the name
living-
than just the name.
Okay, yeah, no. So we are living in a town that is essentially an abusive relationship. Okay, all right.
Trying to
That's
get
a
out of
great
it, but
way to summarize it.
Yeah, it's
we gotta-
pretty happy. All right, so here we are, and you cross through the edges of town. The town itself is almost Tim Burton-esque. There are a lot of asymmetrical buildings. You can see combat damage to a lot of it. But again, everybody is just so pumped. Even if they're heinously injured, they just seem really chipper. Paul Rudd's endlessly happy. And he brings you out to the edge of where there used to be the Night Woods that you had all originally arrived at, except for Kat, who showed up today. Instead of the woods, you are seeing a combination swamp meets jungle. At the edge of town, there is a waterfront, and you can see a 20-foot boat in front of you. It's wide enough that you could probably fit 5 or 6 people across in it, and it has a large inbuilt motor in the back. As you can step aboard and join, it's covered in runes. It's a very blocky structure. You can see that it's got that strange Norse meets geometric quality that a lot of fantasy dwarven architecture and vehicles and armor all have about them. Kat, when you take a look,
No, I've been to Iceland.
perfect. It's a foreign system in the way the engine is put together, and it looks like it's powered by not gas or electric. There's just burning eldritch fire at the center of it in an exposed globe contained by energy fields that are coming out of runes on rock. But this does look like something comparable to what you would be able to captain in Earth back in normal times.
Okay, all right. So if I'm captaining this in normal times, first I would check the fan belt. How's the fan belt feeling for me?
Roll me a perception.
Ooh. Okay, so that is 15 plus. I'm just seeing. Oh, sweetie, honey, where are we?
Perception for use +4.
Oh, you've
Great.
got a copy.
So
of it
19.
too.
19.
So
All right.
I perceive that it's plus 19.
You take a look, and this entire ship, as you run through your checklist, looks awesome. This has clearly been recently tuned. It's here. It doesn't make sense to you why this is here with the town. There isn't a dock for it. You had to walk out into the water to get to it.
So there's no skiff. Like this is just like floating there. Like it's not attached to like any kind of like cliffs. It's not.
No, it seems to have been magically in place. For those of you who have been here before, again, this is a whole new environment. This boat did not exist previously. Can you all roll me, Tyler, Dell, and Adam? Can you roll me an Arcana? Actually, Kat, roll me one too.
Oh,
Yep,
I'm there too, right?
Yep, you're there too.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, you're coming along, buddy.
I don't
Kat,
know
your
how,
Arcana is 0.
but I got a 21.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Oh, wow.
I got 11, as if it matters.
Wait, sorry, perception?
Arcana.
Oh, Arcana. Oh boy. Well,
Yeah, I
negative
just
1
got a
equals
5 on
10.
Arcana.
All right. So for Tyler, Kat, and Adam, you're not sure what's going on. Dell, you are starting to put together the dream logic of this scenario, which is if you were intended to get to the center of it, and you know this area was made more deadly by the Dark One when he added in the Lizardfolk to the scenario, there's no way for anyone else from town to cross this water. There's just one boat. It was probably placed here specifically to get you there.
Oh, I guess this. I don't really get how all this works, but it seems like this magic dark one, whatever, can change how things are. And I guess this boat happened so that only we can go to this deadly lizard place. So
he made the boat. Why does he want to help us?
I don't.
We're trying to kill him.
Maybe
Kat,
he
we're trying to
thinks
kill
we're
a
gonna
Dark
die.
Lord. We've got like a checklist of stuff to get, and then apparently Ezra, the voice in my head and sometimes yours, says we can like go home afterwards. Wait, I just want to make absolutely sure. We had a little bit of miscommunication between voices in our heads earlier. Ezra, if we get the reality blade, that means we've got the 3 items, and then we can kill the Dark Lord, and then we go home, right?
Not immediately, but it is the most important step. Once that is done, all the rest will fall into place.
Can you tell me what the rest is?
I know some of it, and other. I need to walk you through. I don't think you really want to stop right now when you're on a ticking clock for me to walk you through 2 hours of metaphysics on how this is going to work within the realms. I promise.
I stop that thought process right there, and I turn to Tyler and I say, I've dated guys like this. I know how this goes. And the only way to find your way to the end of it is to, frankly, get to the end of it. So I got a boat here. Okay. I know how to drive it. And if you want to find out the end of this journey, I don't mind driving you there. But I'll be there to also protect you. Frankly, all of you. I got you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And we'll drop an ad right there for actual podcast purposes. Majestic. Majestic.
So we're driving our ship.
I was going to say, the crew are manning the position. Kat, as captain, would you give any particular jobs or tasks to your crew? You have the 3 heroes that you know regularly. You also, unless you guys kick them off the boat, have a teenage girl named Hazel Nutter and Adam's squire.
Has there been any sign of our good skeleton horse, Rumple Foreskin?
Oh, yeah, Rumble.
Rumpleforeskin. Rumpleforeskin was not at the mayor's cottage, but have you kept an eye out for Rumpleforeskin? Like we could roll a perception check.
It's like occurring to me now of like, hey, where's Rumpleforeskin?
I've been here the whole time.
No.
Roll
You can't say that because of both the 4 and the skin.
Yeah. Roll me a perception for Adam and Tyler. Del, would you want Rumpleforeskin on this boat, or would you not want Rumpleforeskin on this mission?
I would not.
Okay, can you roll me a Calvin balling? Can you roll me a persuasion?
Okay.
With advantage.
Okay.
I rolled a 16 perception.
10 for me. I'm dealing with my own stuff. I don't
know this horse, so I'm not looking for him, so I wouldn't roll, yes?
Yep, that's perfect.
I rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11. Tyler, you spotted Rumpleforeskin in the distance, but Rumple was just giving a ride to a kid. Rumple's just hanging out and getting along with the town.
My worry was like, oh my God, did another one of our like allies die?
Nope, Rumple's still hanging out. Rumpleforeskin's fine.
Perfect.
All right. But you guys are on your
Apologies.
ship. So Kat, would you give any particular jobs to your crew?
Who amongst you know the difference between a main and a mizzen?
Not me.
There's a few letters different in that.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, they're spelled differently.
I like boats.
This is the squire. Have you met him? There's
I'm
usually
the
a lot more.
I've seen his RoboCop armor. I am aware of his position. Now,
Nice.
for you who yelled out, I like boats.
Yeah.
What do you think the difference is between a main and a mizzen?
One's a boy and one's a girl.
Go below decks.
Okay,
Go
bye.
below decks.
And he just immediately goes down and just sits near the engine. He can't do anything, but he's under there sitting.
So, to Del, I say, what would you say on a ship? Main blank. What would you say? Like main.
Maine Coon.
Oh, like a cat.
Great
A
cat.
cat.
Great cat. That is a great cat. But when we have a giant mast and we have a main.
Cat, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm kind of afraid of boats. So
and like myself, I'm just like, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I was like doing a fun thing, and I am so sorry. Let me just tell you, a main is a main mast. It is like the biggest like sail mast that you have on the ship.
Okay.
And a mizzen is the sail that you have that does basically like turning points.
the
So
steering
mizzen-
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I don't want to put you in charge of that if you're not comfortable with it.
I mean, we might all die. So whatever you need, my brain's not ready for learning right now. But you point me at it, I'll do it.
That's fine. That's okay. Do you know what direction the wind is coming from?
I look at Tyler's long flowing hair.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Great. And what
that
way is
way.
it going?
That way.
So
We
let
haven't-
me
we
put you on
haven't
the mizzen.
We haven't figured out
Do
like
I
north,
point
south,
it
east, west. yet.
towards it or away from it?
Well,
or-
let's look at the stars, shall we? What way do we know that we're going?
Kat, can you roll me a perception?
Sorry, let me just get my boop boop boop. Dirty 20.
Wow.
When you look up at the sky, these are entirely foreign stars. These are not the stars of Earth. They are different constellations, different patterns.
They would be.
However, when you look into the distance, you can see that as the jungle swamp, the trees grow closer together as it thickens, there is a giant stone ziggurat menacingly in the distance. And beyond that is a wall of mist a la the end of a level in a video game where they're like, you can't go beyond here. It's got that wall. So if you were looking out from the town, the ziggurat is pretty clearly where you're going.
Okay. So with my dirty 20, I look at exactly where it is we're going. And Del, if you don't mind, I gently take your hand and I point to where it is we're going.
Kat Letwin is touching me. Okay, yeah, that way. Yes.
And I'm like, is this okay? Is this okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then as I point, I take my hand to your other hand and I put it on the helm and I gently turn it toward exactly where we have to go. And then I cover your hand with my other hand as we are moving forward with that helm. And I say, I think you know where we have to go. And I allow you to hold it. And I slowly back away. And I watch you do an amazing job.
I think I'm okay if we die now.
Crash. No, another boat. Hey.
And you have this magical moment. While Tyler, you stand at the front of the ship, looking at the ziggurat with your hair blowing in a sign of the wind's direction around you. When you are approached by 17-year-old Hazel Nutter, who comes up to you and says, "Hey, thanks for, letting me come join you on this adventure with my new dad. I don't know if you know my old dad. His name was Peter Nutter."
Yeah. Your old dad. Your dad.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. I got my new dad now because, I talked with Adam and he told me that my dad's going to be coming back any time now. But until then, he can be my dad because it's tough to get food if you don't have a dad who was a wizard. But he said he'd saved him because they were talking at the bar before they went underground. And now I know that he and my dad's going to be safe because you guys are so great. So I'm just going to do whatever Adam says and then help you guys on your quest until my dad comes back.
Oh, wow. Hazel. Adam told you that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a pretty great guy, isn't he? Going out there, saving all the Skinless, definitely rescuing my dad.
He is an unbelievable piece of work. Let's. I'm so sorry. Hazel, I gotta go. I gotta chat with Adam. It was really nice to meet you. But I gotta talk to your dad.
Can you roll me a deception?
16 plus a little bit of extra. Nope, 0. So just 16.
Oh yeah, we're on a mission. You totally got to go. Don't worry about it. Maybe you and my new dad can have adventures and hijinks too. You're like my uncle.
Maybe. I'll be right back.
And you said clearly off. Yep. Adam, where are you on the ship? What's happening with you right now?
Adam, where are you?
I'm at the back of the ship, and I'm kind of just like holding on to the railing with my face towards the water. And if you were to see my mask, you would kind of see my eyes like dimming and like kind of like flashing red. It's like a battle's going on in my head, and there's just flashing like rapidly. But you don't see that because my head's down. And I'm just kind of like,
and the glow is reflecting off the banister in front of you a little bit.
Yeah, it's like you keep pressing like the brakes in a car, and like and the backlights are just keep going.
I'm coming over. I'm briskly walking over.
Great. It's not that long a ship. You're there.
Awesome. Hey, Adam.
What the fuck do you want? Oh, sorry.
Dude.
Is that? And I take off my helmet. Tyler, you gotta help me. This thing, the symbiote, it's taking, and my face is like kind of like changing into like my wolf vampire face, and back in my other face, it's taking me over. I can't be around people. I can't have this helmet. You have to take the helmet. You have to take it.
Okay,
I'm not in the helmet, Adam. You fool.
What do you want me to do with the helmet? I got the helmet. We need it.
I don't know. I thought it was the helmet, but it's in my head. It's in my head, Tyler.
Okay, well, this is a lot. We're gonna help you, buddy. Okay. I don't know how. Ezra, hello, Ezra.
Hello.
Adam's like sick, like he's rejecting, or he's like fighting with the symbiote.
Why is he doing that? That's the source of his power. It's attached to him forever.
I don't know if any of us really wants these powers, man. We were just sketch comedians.
Yes, and you'll be sketch comedians again once the quest is over. Adam may just have a symbiote.
What happens if the host and the symbiote are like clashing or fighting or whatever? He's in pain. He's like I'm looking at him. He looks terrible. He's sweating. He's growling. His face is changing.
You can't remove a symbiote from a host. They're attached. If he dies, the symbiote dies.
Okay, you say can't, but he's clearly trying. What happens when you try?
Well, it sounds like he's just attacking and wearing down his own body while the symbiote's inside him. You might need to make him start to like this thing again, or he could wear himself out completely.
Oh, man. Okay. Hey, Adam.
Yes.
Buddy, it's just... Can you breathe? Breathe with me. Can we do a quick little breathing thing?
Actually, I don't need to breathe, technically, according to my character sheet.
Well, I think maybe you do. I think right in this moment, you do need to breathe, man. You need to take a breath. Can you take a big one in for me? Big.
What I think I need is a drink.
When I pat myself down and peel off a patch, can I produce a drink for Adam?
Yeah. A water flask would make perfect sense. So you can take that out and offer him the flagon.
I have water, Adam.
No, if you want something spicier, you can have this, says the squire, running up to serve you.
What does he give me?
You just get a small metal flask with a screw-on cap from him that he's holding up.
Adam, don't forget, this is water.
I chug it.
Adam.
I chug what the squire gives me.
Can you roll me a Constitution save?
Constitution. That is an 18 total.
18 total. Fuck. Okay, you are buzzed. It was straight vodka. Just some sort of weird potato vodka squire drink. But you're not completely hammered. You rolled a pretty good save. So you got a good buzz going. And the squire just looks up at you and says, "Stop fighting that thing in your head. The darkness is right and you're wrong. You got to be the Black Knight. No more of your bullshit." And then he smacks you in the face.
Ow! This alcohol seems to be helping me. Was alcohol the answer the whole time?
Adam, alcohol is not the answer.
I don't know. Maybe it was. Could we be friends if we're wasted?
Look, I need another drink if I'm going to talk to you, and we're going to make up, all right?
Okay. And the squire pulls out another flask. And Adam, you start getting completely fucking hammered as you all float towards the ziggurat. And everyone except Adam realizes the sun is going down. You're not fighting the Lizardfolk during the day. You're fighting the Lizardfolk during the night.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Toronto time. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Midnight Creeping by Jonathan Shaw at jshaw.co.uk, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time. Christopher Little, Sue One, George Dolby, Richard Cranium, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, OMG It's Big Nick, D&D and Things, Schrodinger's Pepper, Guy Edwards, Flea Unit, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Nithrian, Garbo Ape, Locke, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia de los Hoodless, Diophasis, Loki Burrito, Squishy Werewolf, Remy, Funky Head, Nomad, the Wise Paladin of the Badlands, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.